What is going on, guys? This is your old pal CHH. Come on in. I know you could feel it in the air. It's Halloween time for us, at least, right? I don't know if it's technically fall yet, but it's Halloween time for us. So the videos really aren't changing, but it feels cooler, right? Because it's Halloween time. So we've got something really cool today. I have the pleasure and the honor of being able to show you guys something that's going to be coming out soon from Blockbuster Box Sets. Now, if you're not aware who Blockbuster Box Sets are, it's a guy who makes really cool custom boxes for your movies in the vein of the way those Halloween 4Ks came out. And what's really great about Blockbuster Box Sets is he's doing stuff for big titles that really, could or should, depending on how you look at it, have had these cool kinds of releases. And he does requests too. He did the Jaws box set, which we looked at, which is going to be coming out on a pre-order soon. Please, please, please go follow his Facebook page. And on his Etsy store, make sure you have it favorited so you're aware of when new listings come up and everything like that. But I have the distinct pleasure and honor to show you guys what's coming out soon for pre-order. And the specific dates for all the pre-order will be available in September. Most of the stuff I'm about to show you is going to be September. But the Scream ones are going to be at the end of this month, which is August. So that's going to be really cool. So there's a few things I want to show you before we get to the Scream ones. The first one is this. So let's say, and this is what's so cool about this, let's say you're not interested in spending all of that extra money to get the Nightmare on Elm Street bundle set from overseas, from Zava UK. You can get the steelbook from America, which is basically the steelbook that has that kind of vintage style art on it. And you can have the best of both worlds now and get the cool hard box for a Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, here's the cool thing. It has custom artwork on the back that is licensed from an awesome artist. I want to make sure I say the guy's name correctly. My guy from Blockbuster's telling me. His name is Mariano Matos. M-A-R-I-A-N-O-M-A-T-T-O-S. Mariano Matos. Does all the artwork on these that Blockbuster Box Sets got licensed from. So when you get your Nightmare on Elm Street this year, you can pimp it out with this really awesome hard shell box for Nightmare on Elm Street. The spine has New Line Cinema at the bottom there, which is really cool. You've got the old school font right there with another picture of the poster in the front, and this really cool artwork from Mariano on the back, which I just think is sensational. I really like the way that looks. And, I can now get the steelbook and boom, put it in the back of that. And it's going to be really cool because the quality on this is really nice. So it's going to be really cool when I get mine, which I did pre-order the Zavia one. I can do a kind of a fun comparison for this as well. But for the people that don't want to spend all that money to get that set, he's going to have these available at a really nice price. These are basically just priced to sell from him. So yeah, this is going to be great. So there you go. The Nightmare on Elm Street one. I've got this one set up and ready to go for when I get my set as well. Now, this is another one. I believe this one's coming out in September as well. Let me see. Let me make sure on this. Trick or Treat will be late September. Okay, so here's a bonus for you. This is another one. So I told him I don't know if this is going to fit the Arrow one. It should. It shouldn't be a problem. But what I did is I put this one in here for now because I'm going to tell you what's so cool about these, guys. So here's Trick or Treat hard shell box. Really, really cool. You've got Trick or Treat's font on there on the side. You get another picture of the movie up there. And then you've got the cool Warner Brothers logo on the back of that. And here's this really cool artwork on the back of this one. Love it. You got all the segments represented, which is my favorite right there with the kids on the bus. The kids on the bus was sensational. I love that one. So what I did for this one is I took my Scream Factory set and I put it in there. So as you can see, we've got that in there, and it fits really nice. And if you don't have this, the cool thing is, let's say you get your Arrow one, it should fit no problem in here. It's pretty spacious in these. It's pretty spacious, so it shouldn't be a problem. As a matter of fact, I could probably just go take a Arrow in there and just sit it in here and see if it fits. So let's do that right now. All right, yes, guys. So an Arrow release with slip. I took my Elvira Mistress of the Dark release. Fits perfectly in here. It's nice and snug, but yeah, it fits in there. So when you get your Arrow release, if you want to use that, you can. But what's cool about this is I'm probably going to keep this release in here, which just makes using this fun because you can repurpose older physical media, which is something I talked about with the Evil Dead box set that I had, is being able to repurpose old releases, and it kind of gives them new life. So yeah, And there's a lot of Trick or Treat releases that are available that a lot of people have, maybe just a Blu-ray. There was a fun Steelbook. Steelbooks are perfect for these. So this is going to be coming out late September, so be ready for that. So let's get into the Scream set. So this is something that he had been requested to do for a long time, and the pre-order is going to be up for these. And as a matter of fact, I believe he told me the price, and I know a lot of people are going to want to know about those. All of these slipcases are going to be $9.99 each, which I genuinely think that is a great price on those. Great price. So let's get into this, guys. The Scream ones. Here we go. So beautiful, gorgeous hard shell boxes made for each of these. This is Scream 1, and I gotta say, that is dynamite. So look at the side. You got your Ghostface logo up there, Scream, and then Paramount at the bottom. So he did take some counsel with this, and I remember telling him, I think we talked about this for sure. There's another project he's working on that's Halloween related that we had this discussion about. But Paramount obviously purchased the Scream movies from Miramax / the Weinstein Company. So he went with the way things are represented now. So you'll get this uniformity. If you get all of these, they all have the Paramount logo at the bottom. So anyway, so Scream, I mean, this is amazing. And Mariano did all the art on these. Get ready for this, guys. That is incredible. I love this art. You can see Ghostface coming out of the TV with the VHS tapes. You got the great shot of Drew Barrymore right there with Ghostface chasing her. Just sensational. And the Steelbook fits so perfect in here. It's got a little wiggle room on top and bottom, just a shred. You can hear it move up and down a little bit, but it's snug enough in the middle to where when you hold this in your hand, it feels so good. It's perfect for Steelbook. So I've got my Steelbook in here of Scream 1, which was a sensational 4K. So boom. Gorgeous. I think people are really going to love this. Really, really going to love this, especially the Scream fans. I think they're going to get a kick out of this. Next up, guys, look at this beauty. We've got Scream 2. Someone has taken their love of sequels one step too far. Really cool. There's our spine, Scream 2, again with the Ghostface on top and the Paramount logo. This artwork is amazing. Look at this one. Incredible. Look at the flying Ghostface up there in the back. That is incredible. Look at that one. Got Ghostface with the Pepsi. Come on, man, the Pepsi. Yeah, sensational artwork on this one. Very, very busy and but there's a centerpiece and everything. This is sensational. And there you go, guys, with the Scream 2 Steelbook in here. Obviously, not all these have Steelbooks in here, so you'll get to see what regular releases look like in here. But yeah, the Scream 2 4K was sensational. Yeah, I like this movie a lot. I'm a big Debbie Salt guy. I think she was the best villain. Besides, Billy and Stu, I think Debbie Salt was the best. I'm a huge Debbie Salt mark, wrestling term for super fan. Gullible fan. Here we go, guys. The Scream movie that I have become such a gigantic fan of. Mostly because after just rewatching it, I realized that there are things about this one that I just really like. For instance, I call it the Lucio Fulci scene, which is the scene where the mama is walking up to the house in the dream sequence. The most terrifying scream is always the last. Got your poster right there. Again, Scream 3, same thing. Got Ghostface and the logo on the back. Look at that. This is incredible. Yeah. Sunrise Studios. And, yeah, really great. These look great. These feel great in the hands. And look at that popping red in there. I got the red Steelbook of Scream 3. Yeah, really, really cool. And I dig how these are the classic poster arts. He could have easily, just done the artwork on the front and then just maybe put, like, the logo on the back of the movie. But I love that, you get the beautiful poster art on the front of these. And then you got your new art on the back. Just sensational. So that one's great. What's funny is I was talking to him about this, and I said that the irony is, my least favorite Scream movie kind of has my favorite art on the back of it. So here's where we do get into releasing something or having something without a Steelbook. Now here's the hope and speculation. I don't know this. I can try to ask a few people that I know that might have some ideas about this. But we're hoping and praying that Scream 4 gets a steelbook this year, a 4K steelbook. But if not, I'm going to show you what it looks like with a regular release in there. So first up, new decade, new rules. Here's your Scream 4. Love that artwork with the big 4. Again, uniform with all the rest of them. And I just love this. I can't even lie. This is my favorite one. The Stabathon. That is incredible. I love that so much. Yeah, it's just funny how much I love that artwork. Yeah, really, really cool. So what I have in here is my regular Blu-ray. It will not fit a DVD. Doesn't have the height for that. But people that are buying this definitely own the movies on high definition already. So with the slipcover, you'd have a little bit more of a, you'd take up a little bit more real estate in here. But like I said, we're really hoping that Scream 4 gets its steelbook this year. But even so, you know, it doesn't have much wobble in there. It fits really, it's easy to slide this one out, boom. Goes in there okay. So it's not a problem, even if we just stick with the Blu-ray for now. But, you know, we are definitely hoping that we get the 4K this year. But most people will probably be fine. Because what's cool about this is when you have these together, regardless of whether you're a steelbook on some and regular release on the other, when you have these together, you've got that beautiful uniform look regardless. That's the magic of these hard boxes. So, yeah, the irony is my least favorite Scream has the best art, I think, on the back. I love that. We've got Scream 5, or just Scream, if you will. We got the poster art for this one on the front. Very, very, very cool. Yeah, this one looks good, too. Good looking box on that one. Again, uniformity on the spine. Again, great artwork. Marissa looks great on there. Wow. Really, really, really cool. Yeah, there's Jenna. I was looking for Jenna. So, really cool. And in this one, I actually have I didn't get the steelbook for this movie. I don't know why. I kind of regret that. But that does look cool when you put these together. Boom. So here is my my 4K UHD release of Scream 5. Regular release goes right in. And with the slipcover, so if you have the slipcover for Scream 4, you'll even get a little bit more snugness in that area. Because I have the slipcover on this one, and this one, you don't feel much wiggle at all. So if I had the slipcover for 4, it would take up even more real estate in here and make it really, really comfortable. So keep that in mind as well, guys. But I don't have the slipcover for 4. So yeah, Scream 5, man, great one. I really like that one a lot. And here we go, guys. Scream 6. Love that artwork. Very Jason Takes Manhattan-esque. Very cool. Again, what's cool about this is this actually says Scream 6. You know, and oh, and I should say, what am I saying? Look at that. Scream 5 and 6. So they're numbered, which, wow. I didn't even notice that at first. Sensational. That's going to make a lot of people happy, I think. And the back art on this one is fantastic. Yeah, there's Jenna and Marissa right there on the front. Awesome. Great shot of Ghostface right there. Very, very cool. Yeah, this one's wicked. Yeah, this one's really cool. Wow. So there you go, guys. How do you beat that? Really, really cool. So I'm honored to be able to present these to you guys early and let you see what you can expect. And like I said, I think these are going to be really cool for Scream fans. Kind of make your collection pop on the shelf, give them a little bit more prestige, and, you know, stand out from the crowd. So there you go, guys. These are going to be coming to pre-order soon. Please, 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 please go follow the Facebook page. And he updates people daily. The thing about him that's really cool is he's been very good at keeping people updated on everything. Hey, I'm going to drop this blank. And if he has to change something, he gives ample notice. So very, very cool. And also be ready for these pre-orders as well. The Trick or Treat pre-order with the awesome art on here. And then for the people that want their steelbook to look like the original art, now you can with this cool hardshell box without having to buy the overseas Zavi release. So very, very cool, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll leave a link down to the Facebook page down below. Be sure you're following that. And Hip, cool, and scary. That's the Scream way. See y'all next time. Huge giant thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this would not be possible. To get behind the scenes photos, videos, music, private live streams, and much more, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thank you to my patrons.